the boss looks so crazy, I'm not sure he knows I'm videotaping. So he just keeps smiling at me like, why is she talking to herself? Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. I hope you're having a good morning or daytime or afternoon or whatever time you're watching this. So today we're gonna have quite a busy day. We're supposed to be picking up hay. We've done about 120 dry bales in the last couple days, so I'm exhausted because holy crap, that's a lot of hay to do. So we got to pick all those up today because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. It's been beautiful lately, just the perfect dry hay weather. It's been in the 80s with a little tiny bit of breeze and just perfect hay weather. So we've been right on the ball doing that, and luckily nothing has gone wrong. So fingers crossed today that nothing goes wrong as well. I just wanted to take you guys with me and pick up some hay. I also wanted to introduce you to the new bull that we got. I know I was going to do it in the last video, but things got crazy. And I just didn't get to do it, so I'll introduce you to him. Right now I'm just doing some bookwork, making sure I write down all the fields that are done and how much hay we got from them. I like to keep track of that so I know year by year how a field is doing. Yeah, so right now I'm just writing down that, having a quick cup of coffee, chilling out with the cows. We finished milking already, but we're leaving them in because we noticed that the flies were really bad this morning, which is strange because it's usually much later than this that the flies start coming out. I don't think that they're biting the cows. Let me show you. So you can see how many she has on her back there, and that must just be irritating. I mean, there's a lot on this one too. Whoa. Sorry about that. My tripod's seen better days. Seems unstable. Yeah, so all the flies are all over them, and it really hasn't been like that the last few days. I'm not sure why they came out so bad this morning. But my boss ran to town quick, so he's going to pick up some fly stuff for them, and we get the stuff that you just squirt along their back. That seems to work really well. It is messy though, like unbelievably messy. So I always hate doing it, but it's going to help them a lot, make them feel a lot better, a lot more comfortable when they go out to pasture. So that's good, right, Reba? Yeah, let's get into our day, and I got to get back to my bookwork. Hoe out the cows and probably run the cleaner so that they are clean when we put the fly stuff on them, because I'm not sure why. It seems to be a cow's reaction to everything, to crap, whenever anything happens to them. So normally when you're putting fly stuff on their back, they end up crapping. So I'll run the cleaner and make sure it's as clean as I possibly can, and we'll get into picking up hay. Okay, so we're headed to the first field. Running a little rough today. which will be halfway, so I mean, if we got that done, I wouldn't complain. It already is getting pretty hazy. Looks like it's probably gonna rain, like I said. Might even rain tonight instead of tomorrow. But yeah, so we'll get picking up the first few and see how it goes. The truck doesn't have much gas, and we don't really have time to go fuel it up. Oh, I was wrong. We're doing the field with 50 in it first, I guess. Which is also right next to a cemetery. I don't know if you can see that. It's right next to a cemetery. A little strange. So typically what I try to do is pull up past him, and he'll put him in the back and push him all the way in first. And then I'll pull up next to him and he'll put him on over the side. So, just like that. He likes to drop him in the back really hard because it jars the truck and scares me, and he thinks it's funny. So this is the only part I really don't like about dry baling, is you have to go and pick them up after, and it just seems like so much work to pick up hundreds of bales at a time. It really isn't. It just seems like, I mean, you know, you're all done, and it just seems like so hard. I'm goofing off. I got yelled at. So now he's just putting them on top. So he puts 4 on a side. That's terrible lighting. He puts 4 on the side. And he tries to stack them as carefully as he can. We usually don't tie them down because we're just going like not even a quarter of a mile down the road. And oh my gosh, look, a fire. Somebody is having a bad day. I hope it's nothing big. Make sure I don't back over the tractor. This is the fun part. One time, it was this field. I drove out of this field, and there's a ditch right by that cemetery I was just talking about. And we had cleaned up, like, that was the most we had ever done in one day. And I was really, really tired. We'd done like 7 loads. And I cut it too sharp and got my back tires into the ditch and tipped the truck and shot every one of the top bales right off. So 8 of them right into the cemetery. Like, one of them actually landed in the cemetery. And I was so embarrassed. I had actually only been working there for like a year. I could have crawled in the hole and just disappeared right then. It was so embarrassing. But it was kind of funny if you think about it. But he didn't care. He thought it was kind of funny too, but he didn't laugh or anything because he felt bad for me, but I haven't done it again. I guess we don't have a full load. I guess we were one shy of a full load. Is that it? Yep. I will. Ha ha. Oh, he just told me to be careful. He remembers too. But it is very tippy with this many bales on it. Oh, there's a little woodchuck running across the ground. Oh, I'll never be able to tape it. Go, man, go! Success. Well, we made the first load without losing any, so this is what it looks like with a full load of hay. Kind of intimidating. People tend to go around you or drive right into the ditch when they see you. Especially when they see it's a girl driving. Just saying. Seems like they don't trust me. I don't know why these weird things are showing up on my screen, on my camera screen. It's like this line that shows you if a camera's straight or not, and it never is. I don't know where it came from. I can't get it off either. I'm like not tech savvy at all. Moving on. Usually while we're picking up bales, I like to listen to music. So I'm gonna listen to some music. Maybe. The radio wasn't working the other day, so maybe I won't. Doesn't look like it's working today either. I don't know what's going on. Apparently I'm not going to listen to music today. We're having a ridiculous heat wave. I don't know what it's like where you guys are, but around here it's usually only in the early 80s this time of year. But right now, it's hot. It's a dry heat, but it's hot. So where are you guys from? Tell me where you're from in the comments below. And what farming is like where you're from. If it's a heavily farmed community, or if there's no farms, if you're from the city. I'm interested to know. Tell me what your life was like growing up, or where you live now. And how your relationship with farming is. Like, what you know about it and what you don't. I guess I've always been around farming. My dad worked part-time for a farm, like I said earlier, and my grandfather also worked for the same farm, and he still does, actually. He used to fix equipment for him, but now he just drives a truck every once in a while when they need him. They milk about 800 cows now, I think. So a lot bigger than us, but yeah, I've always been around farms. My dad actually pushed up the corn pile for my current boss a long time ago, and he used to do it in exchange for free hay bales because we used to have horses when I was growing up. So I've kind of always been around this place too. Never pictured myself working here though. I was not a farm girl. No. I had big plans. I was going to move to the city. Changed drastically. I have no desire to live in the city now.
Does that radio work?
No, it's not working. No, it's not working. It's not working. I don't know why. He was just asking me if the radio works. It's not working today. Maybe if I just keep trying it, it'll work. Hello. So, add that onto the list of the thing this truck needs. A hood, a door, and a radio. Oh, and the AC fixed. It would be shorter to list the things that it doesn't need. Plus, I don't know if you can hear the buzzer in the background. What? What? It didn't work the other day. Alright, so we have 6, 7, 8, 10 bales. I'm gonna stay up here. I talk to myself a lot when I'm driving. Do any of you guys do that? Especially when I'm driving in my own vehicle. Boss gives me just hand gestures. So like, ahead, backwards. No, you're doing it wrong. Just kidding. Got just a few more bales to take off the top. This is the second load. So basically, he takes the first row of 8 off, or technically, I guess the second row, the top layer of 8 off with the grabbers, puts them in the building, and then I dump the 6 out of the bottom. And then I go wait in the field for him to come back, so I have a little bit of a break in between. Not that I need one. I'm not. Although I do. I'm an old person. Let's be honest. I go to bed at like 8 o'clock, if I can. Ooh, somebody got a nice boat. Damn. That's what I want to be doing today. Sitting on the lake, tubing, skiing, just lounging around on a party boat. Water is my friend. What do you guys think of water? Would you like to be on the water right now? Or do you not like water? Do you not know how to swim? Tell me in the comments below. Also, my camera battery is probably dying. Love how the skin softening effect makes me look, though. It's like my face is not that clear. That is a lie. At least there's a cool breeze. Feels good. I like summer. Summer's probably my favorite time of year. Especially when it's like that crisp, warm air. Like, you know what I mean. It's warm, but it's not humid. And there's like a little bit of a cool breeze. That's my perfect temperature. Unless you're working, and then it's like 60 degrees is the best temperature because you don't get hot, but you're not cold either. Really annoying that I have to move the seat every time I want to put the bed up. All done. Two loads down, 2 to go. Somebody's out and about on a motorcycle. I've never been on a motorcycle. I mean, I rode on one time when I was younger, but I've never driven one. I think it would be kind of fun, but I have a fairly good idea my mother would never talk to me again. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and my craziness. I hope you enjoyed seeing how we pick up hay, and I hope you come back and watch more videos. Thank you so much. Bye!